SEC Women's Challenge on ESPN. Well, looking to improve to 9-0. Meanwhile,
this team,
Duke has not allowed 100 points since 19. Here is Jackson off on a three. Rebound taken in by Fournier. Put back won't go. Another chance for Duke. And that one is since her Baylor team went 40-0 in 2012.
Yeah, she said, I did not know I had this many scorers coming in. And LSU plays, and it's so hard to guard.
Jackson dumps it into the paint. The turnaround is good for Delaney Thomas.
Great job by Duke so far, though, getting touches in the paint and scoring.
Little separation, but a travel. It's national team.
Both of these teams playing man-to-man defense, but LSU's looks a little bit like a zone because they're able to play so far off of Jaden Donovan, but still.
Ina Mayer gives it up. Mayer connects on a three. It's 9-1 Duke out of the Mayer. Pushing pace, leaving ahead. Able to save it. Mayer finds Robertson dropping it in. Have with us here all season, so we can put her on the spot just like that.
And you can.
That three is good.
In that role.
Transfer from Maryland. Here's for Wiley. Wiggling, taking, and finishing. 145th in the nation in three-point shooting percentage at 32% has come out of the gates hot. That is their fifth already. Jackson whistles it ahead. That three won't go that time for May. Said she's got some Hannah Hidalgo in her. Jackson short on a three. The old board taken in by Wood. So I just like to do what I think is going to be best for my group that year. Good look from Wood, and Robertson gets fouled on the attempted layup. Back to full health, full efficacy after missing last year with a torn ACL. Be back healthy.
Yeah, and when she is, she'll be able to come out and step out and defend on the perimeter.
Minutes at the point guard, which Kim Mulkey knows is important to her. Richard's mid-range, sure.
Richard's mid-range has been.
Sets the screen. Shot clock down to 7. Richard into the paint. Whirls and gets bumped. Foul will be on since preseason. That's how good she has looked all in the lead up to the start of the season. Let's take a look at for LSU this season. Oval hits the second free throw.
Her length and staying upright.
Mayer open, can't hit. Richard gets.
Understand which are the good threes to take and when you need to work your offense a little bit.
Yeah, came out 3 of 4 in this first quarter. That wouldn't be abnormal for a Kim Mulkey team, but it is abnormal for this Kim Mulkey team. Mayer at the line. There's 4 of 5 from the season, and misses. Followed by number 3 Georgia, number 9 Alabama in the SEC, and finally Duke in 17th ranked Virginia for the ACC title. For Wiley, 6 points, 3 of 3 from the floor. Sinks the first free throw. This season, 4th in Division I in steals. Was last year's SEC 6th one of the year, Mike Order. Jackson using the screen from Robertson, will pull. And hit! A big one! Start of the second quarter. Flau'jae Johnson comes up with the steal. The Euro couldn't finish it. Diana's hand. We highlight the urgent need for cancer research during V-Week. And thanks to
First quarter often sits her the rest of the quarter, and that's what we saw here.
Fournier back in. And the deny bound for LSU. Tied at 24. Duke had a 14-point lead in the first. That lasted. Fournier couldn't finish it. Gets it back. Can't reverse it in. Koval won't get the roll. That follow is good. Adam, time supporter of women's hoops.
One of the people who helped get the W.
Correcting traffic, dumps it in. Koval with a lot of size. Able to sneak it in. 1 of 2 with 4 turnovers. They are 9 of 16 since. Now that they've gotten shots at the rim, they've been going in. That unorthodox style. LSU turns it over. Here's Nelson. Floating it in. Fournier, the position, and Flaugier around the screen. Cuts between the D and buries the mid-range. That's a Fournier banks it in. Beautiful touch from last year's ACC Rookie of the Year. Here's Williams. Joyner digs in and banks it home. The former SEC Freshman of the Year, now a junior. Williams finds Koval, easy lay for Kate Koval. There, nearly took it away. Fournier swooping in. Looked like she got hit, but Robertson with a follow. Knocked away for Wiley. What an astute tip. And then the fling ahead for Williams, who lays it in. Off to Williams. Williams dumps it in. Knox. Nice finish. Fournier cuts between two and lays it in.
She's just so slippery with rim as well.
Number 7 recruit, according to our back to Donovan, lost it. Here comes Williams with Knox to her right, and Knox will lay it in. Plus the for Wiley all the way in.
Oh, my bad, Malaysia.
Here's Flaugier pressuring as Jackson gets fouled in the country than those 3 that LSU has.
She brought up Texas's backcourt.
Yeah, she said
They're
Texas.
right up there in the conversation.
Booker in that group as a guard. But you know, Madison could swing up.
But women are leaving the floor and you have to have position. If we had the plant, we'd have fewer offensive fouls and more scoring.
Now, Bella Hines, another one of those freshmen. Into Koval, gets denied by Wood. Koval off the inbound, can't finish it for Wiley. Was able to get a hand on the rebound, and foul on Wood for Wiley back at the line. Malaysia, the only member of LSU. When they've gotten a shot up, they're shooting 60% from the floor in this first half. They've shot clock down to 5 for Wiley, spinning, flipping, and hitting LSU. Second half of action between Duke and LSU. Good entry into Fournier, who got bodied since 1998. Richard. Lobbing it in. Koval, the deep catch. And gotten here at Duke. They're really excited about what she can do once healthy. Good delivery there. You want a 2-boxer? Here's Flaugier. 5 to shoot. Flaugier makes some. Mulkey told us Flaugier had this game circled after Carol Lawson did not play her much. She focused her emphasis on the game. And Carol Lawson, we asked about it, and she said, look, Flaugier was great. She's so competitive. She said, I know I'm going to have it as well, coaching the national team here moving forward. As Jackson buries with the crew on the sidelines, providing commentary and reactions. And after the game, we'll have a complete breakdown. Bounces in. Williams has started to get hot. Williams connects. Michaela Williams is cooking. Riley Nelson finds help in Mayer. Zings a pass inside. Thomas, good footwork and the finish. 100 or more for a 9th straight game. Duke has not allowed 100 since 1998. Williams went for, she was going to really separate. Joyner works the baseline and a tough squeeze. To the corner for Wiley, a 3. Short. For Wiley trying to follow it, players collided and the ball almost went out of bounds. Mayer all the way in. Nobody can sit further here at Cameron. Williams pull up, off. Here's Williams. Behind Knox, out of bounds. LSU average of nearly 60 points per contest. Joyner separates and finished for Wiley. The spin, the dip, couldn't finish it. Did the hard work. Last hit stoop. Williams waiting. Williams will take. You bet! Lager connects on a three. Weak sideboard. Jackson. Jackson dashing ahead and scooping it in. 98. Michaela Williams will fire short. Lager has her pocket picked. Good hands from Mayer. Mayer bumps off and lays it in.
I think that's the official term.
For a disjointed possession?
Yes.
Johnson connects on a cross. Quiet in the first half, has been big here in the second. Thomas, that awkward delivery, but for Wiley, the spin, the fake, and the finish, but a foul. Michaela Williams into Koval. Koval has just, for Wiley, stripped again. Mayer able to knock it away and eventually goes out of bounds off. I eventually turned 12.
Prime fandom right there.
Yeah. Johnson dishes in and Knox finishes plus the. Knox completes the three-point play. Fourth foul on Fournier.
Knox is going.
Mayer dumps it in. Fournier looking for an angle, forces it up and off. Koval didn't have her footing. For Wiley to put back. As LSU has started to separate, Fournier lays it in.
Really nice work, that possession.
That was one of the things that Carol Lawson told us. Well, she said,
A 1-point win over Cal. Williams' jumper is good. It's been pure since halftime. Point LSU lead. Johnson, you bet! Flaugier bringing it. Jackson. Straight on three. Mayer buries it. That has a ton of talent, a ton of depth, and 18 points for the game. Mayer gives it up, and that will do it.